Right, so I have returned once again today to deliver another volume of JoJo Part 7, Still Ball Run. The actual sync's pretty good on OBS as well through YouTube, because the sync sometimes goes weird, I don't know why. But yeah, so we have returned to do volume 22 of JoJo Part 7, which covers 85 to 84 of chapters. That's actually completely backwards. Well, last volume, we don't talk about last volume. We don't talk about what happened. Hello! Nothing happened. Like, nothing bad happened. It was fine. No one died. I didn't lose my favourite character. I didn't lose my absolute husband. No, it's fine. Everyone's alive. Diego Brando, Gyro Zeppeli, all sharing a drink right now, just having a really freaking merry time. No one died. No one died. No one died. No one died. Everyone died. Everyone I love dies. Part 7 still will run. That's why I've always coined JoJo as now. It's everyone dies. Everyone I love dies. Just change the part number each time because everyone I love just dies in this. Hello. I realized that recently. Actually, can I quickly check whether or not Twitter actually released the actual thing for me going live? Because one of the things I always wonder. Ah, it did. Sweet. Just in case. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I thought I'd just go and check. But yeah, so. Well, I hope Valentine's gonna drop in block next, because if he doesn't die, oh boy. Oh boy. Me and JoJo will be having talks afterwards. Be having talks. Be like, Araki, my boy. You can't just let the boy survive it and actually kill off my favorite character. Nah, fam, ain't happening. Ain't happening. But yeah, so we should begin and see what happens. See whether or not everyone else dies. Because at this point, it's like, who else is gonna die? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know what other show I've watched. It's just everyone freaking dies besides Game of Thrones. There's another show recently that was like that. So 85 Ball Breaker Part 3. I just absolutely love how bad that actual like cover actually is. It's like he wants you to freaking cry. That's what he's like. Araki's like, oh yeah, I'll just make him cry. It's like, you do that, fam. You do that. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Of all the times, I've always been like, hey, sometimes you just got to find out whether or not the person's alive or not. Actually, it's freaking. You could just do one at that point. Just know. Just know. Just know. Why would you do that? Why would you kick a man when he's dead? Why? The very first freaking page. Does Araki not love his characters or something? Jesus. Poor Johnny as well. I can imagine waiting a month for that page and just being... I would have just freaking closed the book and just been like, yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry. Nah, fam. It's like he just realised I'm dead inside currently and just thought, oh yeah, I'll just kill him even more. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Just make me feel like I'm just completely dead inside. Oh man. Well, there it is, boys. Confirmation, he's actually freaking dead. My boy died. My husband died. My heart is broken. I will never feel anything ever again. One thing to note, he actually did in theory go back and check whether or not he actually was down, because that's one of the drawbacks of every other single anime character or anime villain is whether or not the character's actually dead or not. But F off, Valentine. F off, man. Oh, Jesus. Poor Johnny. Poor me. Poor everyone at this point. I just want to go home and cry. Yeah, Rocky's just like, oh, you know what? I'll just show everyone how much I actually love Gyro Zeppeli right now. It's like, poo, 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 poo. It's like, wow. Wow. Oh, great. Please don't let this volume destroy me. I'm not feeling it. Ah. 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 Oh, man. Step. Gyro. Can someone just throw a rock at Valentine really freaking hard? Like, can someone just go and do that? Can Jesus Christ just come out of nowhere and just slap the man? Just freaking just slap the man at this point. Because then Jesus Christ is actually in the manga. So, can you just come out of nowhere and just slap him? Like, boy, no. Boy, no. Step. That's just a sign of, oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Ooh. The problem is with Johnny now, he's basically he's actually basically on his own, which is actually really, really freaking sad when you think about it. Everyone that he once kind of cared about is now completely just gone. Gone. Never to return. Even more so because of Gyro, because he actually did put him on the right line to actually kind of continue forward, to actually kind of find that purpose he had. So it's really freaking depressing. Ooh. It was even more freaking depressing. Even more depressing the fact that every single time he's actually going to hit someone, he's just killing more people. Ah! Ah! This freaking fight. Why is this fight so evil? Why is it so evil? Oh, what happened? Oh, that's not what I meant to. My friend. Oh. Why would they do this now? Oh, the horse. I have to make the horse run and add the horse's power to the spin. Oh man. Stop making me depressed, Johnny. Stop making me depressed, Johnny. Stop it. It's no good. I need to keep the nail bullets from shooting into the dimensional wall. I need to make the horse run and give the rotation its energy. Ooh. Man, why would you? Why would you hurt my Johnny? Why would you hurt my Gyro? Why would you hurt my Diego? Why would you hurt my Sandman? Why would you hurt my everyone? I love the fact that he's just constantly making you remember the painful memories of the previous volumes. Like, oh yeah, by the way, you saw that character die you love. Well, here's another train. It's like, Araki, please have mercy on my soul. Why would you do that? It's even more depressing by the fact that he's actually trying. It's the thing. He's actually just knows he's defenseless against him. Like, the person he actually looked up to could not even defeat him. Like, it's just one of those things that he kind of realizes, oh God, this ain't good. Ah. Ugh. Holy crap. What? Huh? Below the waves, between them and the ground. He's figured something out. He's done it. The boy's done it. Quick. All you need to do is just throw a rocket at his head really freaking hard. You actually realise what he's done. What he's actually done. Oh, come on. Oh. Wait a second. I see something. I see something. Is that just... You might want to stop pressing F right now because I will freaking cry. The horse. 2 years ago, when I was inaugurated as president of this country, there was a celebratory dinner party held in the town I was born in. There at the time, those present were treated to the meat of a freshly slaughtered lamb, an old custom passed down from a distant ancestor. The reality of this human world is that when we draw the curtain to a new age, there will be necessary trials for us to face. And in these trials, there are sure to be battles and spilled blood. And the more formidable the foe, the better the trial. Can someone just freaking punch him? Please, can someone just just punch him out of nowhere? These trials are offerings, and the greater they are, the better. The Boom Boom family, Mountain Tin, Sandman, my wife, Capippo, Dio. That is what you all are. Both allies and enemies. Those who participate in this still war-run race are fresh lamb meat. Jesus Christ. Hello! Can someone just punch him? Just punch him really freaking hard. I hate this man so much. I really hate this man. I've never hated so much. I've never actually hated a person so much in my life. My God. Araki, you beautiful man. You made a really freaking convincing, hateable person. The only energy that can cross dimensional walls is my D4C, and the napkin that has the meaning of a new age. There is no misfortune here. It has been shot away somewhere, and the corpse will become the happiness of my country. Step. Lesson 5. Jara, why? Why did you suddenly say lesson 5 before? You only have one nail bullet left now, don't you, Johnny Joestar? Your pinky finger, yes. Go ahead and fire it. Step. Our shortest route was a detour. With this stillborn run race, it was always a detour. That's been our shortest path. What will happen now is a sacrifice you, Johnny Joestar. The trial will end with the spilling of blood. Step. Why? At a time like that, Jara? Lesson 5. Come, I'll make you attack first. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is the man gonna do it? Ah, a steel ball. I think he is. Well, it kind of proves at that point that Valentine's kind of selfish as well. It's one of the things. He's always been selfish beforehand, but when you kind of put in perspective what he truly wants, it's kind of like, yeah, but you'll just watch everyone else die, but America survives. It's kind of crazy. He's done it, boys. He's done it. This is lesson 1. Don't you get your hopes up. Your legs move was just a simple body reflex and nothing more. Jaro, right now, this one steel ball I didn't give to you, that's still with me, is truly a detour. It's truly a very long roundabout path. God. Does my boy need to be hurt anymore? I use the horse's power, the golden rectangle. Lesson 5. Sensing defeat after he himself was already beaten, Gyro. He only thought of my horse being attacked because he knew the president would first make it so my horse couldn't run. Was the reason for lesson 5? Oh. The rotational energy, and I still have 1 bullet left. Oh my god. Yes! It's happened, boys! It's happened! It's right there! Ha! Yes! I'm feeling it! I'm feeling it! He's done it! The boy's done it! I want to give him a hug right now. I want to give him the ultimate hug. The ultimate hug, like, boy, you've done it. I'm proud of you, my boy. I'm proud of my son. I'm proud of my son right now. 85 end. Well, that's an ending and a half anyway. Jesus Christ. Is all the chapter covers that actually have Jaro in them now? Is that it? Is that going to be a constant thing? 86 Ball Breaker Part 4. Jaro, for this lesson. Oh, for this reason. Thank you. This was a reason for lesson 5. Thank you, Jaro. I truly thank you. I cannot find any other words to express it. It's gonna make me cry. It's gonna make me cry again. Please just punch him in the face. Please just punch him in the face. You had your own body. Kicked by the horse, using the horse's power and rotation, come back inside the light of D4C right away. D4C, inside the light, hide! Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Whoa! Oh! 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 It's happening! It's happening! It's actually happening. I'm not depressed currently because it's happening. What? Oh! It's clinging to it. What? What is this? It's the same as with Gyro Zeppeli. The form of this energy, without being shot to somewhere on the other side of the world like China or Africa, it's clinging to this wall and trying to enter it. Never actually thought of that. She's pretty good. Here's Johnny. No, it's more than that. It's trying to pry it open. A new power. This is Johnny Joestar's sand. Damn it! This is not good. With Joe, it was an elliptical sphere, but with with Joestar, this is probably a perfect or even highest level of rotation. Me mean. What does this stand intend to do? Once it's crossed a dimensional wall, what's it going to do? When it comes in here and outstretches those arms, what's it going to do to me? This is bad. This is a bad place to be. It seems like it would be best to run from this place. Just hiding inside this light isn't good enough. I have to run even deeper. This place is infinite and neighboring dimensions. I need to run and hide there, or Tusk Act 4, the sacrifice, President Valentine. Which do you think it will really be? Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Oh god, yes! Damn it, it's coming in. Deeper, D4C. Go deeper in. Oh my god, this is the best thing ever. This is the best thing ever. This is the best thing ever. Oh man. This is just the most beautiful thing ever. I've never seen something so beautiful in my life. Never seen something so beautiful in my life. It's happened. It's happened. Ooh. Oh, don't tell me. Rocky answered my wish. He was writing this in like completely knowing I'll read this one day, be like, oh yeah, there'll be that one guy who'll be really freaking depressed that Joe is dead. So I'll write it so he actually gets punched in the face really many of a time. I love it. I'm actually so happy right now. Nobody knows how happy I am currently. Ugh. This place is. Ugh. This is the ground. Underground. Can't breathe. Where am I? Search D4C. Hurry. Search. Find me. Ugh. In this new world. Where's Valentine? Ugh. I can't breathe. Hurry. Where? Find me. Wish. There, myself in this new world. D4C transferred to him. That was close. Ugh. Step. Oh, at least he woke up. At least he's fine now as well. All is well with the world, as they say. Besides, Gyro's dead. Also, freaking hell. I think Johnny lost a leg in that process. Did he lose a leg in the process? Let's notice that. I understand. I'll go back there soon. I'll scatter them apart into pieces, into more pieces than the corpse. I can't forgive them. All that's left in the world of where the corpse is Johnny Joestar. I'll kill him. He doesn't even realize how much value the corpse has and what that means. Ah. It's an I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what? I was like, because my brain got confused a second there. I thought you actually sent him back to your previous one. That's why I envisioned, but no, I was completely incorrect there. That's my brain. What's left is that worthless kid's existence. They've crossed over dimensional walls. There's no bullets. I cannot allow them to exist. Right now, his horse is dead. He no longer has the horse's power, And now, before his nails grow back, now that rotation is finished, I'll go back there and kill him immediately. Uh-oh. 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 Whoop. Click, click. What? Click. What's going on? Whoa. What? This is... Wait a second, did he actually just get King Crimsoned? Like, legit, King Crimson at the end of part 5? Because that's the case. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. If he just instantly dies... If he just instantly dies, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, oh, ah! Ooh, oh, what's going on here? My D4C is, D4C, crawl out of the hole, climb to the top. Oh man, that's just perfect. That's just perfect. I am so happy right now. Man. Click, click, click. God. Whoa. I've been returned to inside the hole. My body is rotating. My body just returned to the hole on its own. When Jaro used that steel ball, my skin aged, and this time my body is spontaneously rotating. Each individual cell that makes up my body is spinning. It's like I keep changing direction. Is this because I was hit by Johnny Stan's attack? Because I was punched by that? Is this an after effect? Damn it, I can't breathe. Don't worry, fam. You actually got to the best part. You got to when you're just seeing, Valentine get completely just destroyed, which is actually quite fun. At this rate, I'll be buried alive. I mustn't stay in this world any longer. I need to escape, but I have no way to do it. I have been between sword and sword, so I can't escape to any world I want. If I switch with the next me in a new world, fine. What's wrong? What's going on there? What are you doing? Finish him off. Kill him, the baseball Johnny Joestar. Finish him. The Johnny in the world where the corpse is. Hurry! Go there right away and kill Johnny. Isn't it also a bit ironic that every single time he actually touched himself, he just gets infinitely spun each time? But the thing that actually aided him beforehand is now actually kind of being his actual kind of... It's going against him all the time. It's actually kind of a neat thing. I understand. I just need to go to the wall where the corpse is and kill Johnny. I'll just go between this door. Grab. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm so happy right now. D4C. It can't be. You, D4C. The damage from Johnny Joestar. It can't be. It's following you. This is different from Gyro's imperfect elliptical sphere. Just how long? How long can this continue? Forever. Forever. 86 end. The hype. The hype. The hype. Task Act 1. Johnny Joestar rotating finger energy nail bullets. Task Act 2. The nail bullets bullet holes pursue enemy and objects. If they destroy, the rotation ends. Task Act 3. If Johnny shoots himself with nail bullets, he can hide himself inside a hole. Perhaps he hides in the boundary between different dimensions. Yeah, I'm just ignoring the fact that that Gyro is still there. Just ignoring that because it just made me cry. Make me cry. mean, when you think about it, they both deserved it, so it's fine. Well, in the sense of Diavolo and in a sense of Diavolo and Valentine. So it's even if their fate, even if his fate is slightly better, they both deserve it anyway. So it's okay. I'm actually loving this so much right now, so much. I'm loving this. I'm loving the fact that he's getting the same fate as Diavolo, but just like kind of sort of worse at the same time. It's beautiful. 87 Ball Breaker Part 5. One more time. He's coming. Definitely one more time. Valentine will come back here one more time. To this ward where the corpse is. How many times do I have to repeat it? No matter what I do, I end up back in a hole. I have to find a way to escape from this, from being buried in this hole. Valentine did everything wrong. That's a meme, man. It's a meme. You can't just excuse his fact that he's actually a meme. He's an evil person. They both deserve it. I mean, I mean, even Diavolo killed off a good number of characters that were freaking great as well. So there's no redeemable value in any of the characters, really. There's no redeemable value in every single one of them. So they're both evil. Crack. Whoa. If I look closely here, even the insides are rotating. It's as though each individual pore, each cell of my body, flap. Ah, man. It is true. That's actually kind of true. It's actually kind of nice that the fact is that the... There it is, boys. There it is. The one for the stream. It's actually kind of nice the fact that Valentine can't do anything right now. He's constantly in a loop. It's actually kind of fun. It makes up for the last act of part 6. Everyone freaking died. God. But buried alive? Me? Such a calamity, this madness. Even though I'd tried running to dozens of dimensions to escape it, where can I go to make his rotation stop? Just how many dimensions must I cross to escape? It's so painful. I'm suffocating. I have to do something. The inside of D4C is spinning. I have to do something about this rotation. I have to kill him. Johnny Joestar, no matter what, I annihilate you. Oh man, the ambulance is like a staple for this stream at this point. Like, you can't escape the ambulances in JoJo streams. Oh man. It's actually more satisfying than Kira's death in part 4, and that was satisfying as all hell. It's actually even more satisfying. I'm going to kill you, Johnny Joestar. I'll return to the world where the corpse is. If I erase the you in the base world, his ability will also disappear. I mean, you can try, boy. You can try. You can try all you might, all you want. Try all you might. I think that's how you'd also say it. And his rotation will stop too. Ooh. God damn it! I'm being pulled back into the hole. One should be here somewhere in this dimension. It's a city. Isn't there one nearby? I'll kill you no matter what, Johnny Joestar. I'll definitely go back. He's actually crying. Just like appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, just appreciate that. Take it all in. Take it all in. It's so satisfying right now. Oh, satisfied. There it is. It's the world where default. It's the world default seat right here. I've been waiting for this. A dimension where this was passing. Now, go! This is amazing. Ooh. Go. Oh. Oh, man. I did it. I already did it. I just needed to get far enough away and I could get released from it. Away from the hole. I'm getting further and further away from it, and now my body won't go back that way anymore. The rotation has end. Oh, man. Crack. This is just the greatest thing ever. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a specific laugh, and I've just seen something I've just wanted to happen so long happen. Oh, God. If Johnny won't laugh in a statistic manner, I have to do it for him. Woo! Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I never asked for a better thing to happen in JoJo right now. What the? What? Impossible! Even to the door of the coach. Oh, I love this so much. Impossible! When I touched them to close the door, even the walls of the coach themselves were. What kind of energy is this? This rotation? No, it can't be true. It is infinite. Could it be infinite? Could it be infinity? It can't be! Does this mean I'm doomed to eternity be buried alive in this hole over and over? Yes, you are. Yes, you freaking are, boy. I don't want it to be dark anymore. Damn, how many times am I going to keep ending up back in this hole? I don't like this darkness. How can this be happening to me? Funny. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mum has a guest she would like to introduce to you. This man. Don't do it. Oh, son of a... Really? You're going to do it right at this moment? What's having the most satisfying moment of my life? He's a captain in the Army's cavalry, Mr. Valentine. Please listen to what he has to say. Oh, god damn it. Why in a time like this do you have to actually put a backstory for a character I most despise and been, like, satisfyingly watching him die? This handkerchief. I came to see you. Talk about this handkerchief. This handkerchief owner is not me. That person's a dear friend of mine, and I'm holding on to him for him. He's a man with a habit of writing the date on everything. 24th December, my birthday. Hey, if he brought boots, he could write on them the date of what month and what day he bought them. If he brought a furniture, he would engrave the date on the furniture. On the day he got married, he even wrote that date on his underpants. His friends always laughed at him for it. In an earlier war, as a soldier in his country's army, that man had bad luck. He was captured by the enemy and became a prisoner of war. That soldier was tortured. And every day, how many people are in your company? Where are they going to attack from? What type of weapons are they using? Show us a map where the snipers are hiding. When he didn't answer, they would inflict pain on him again and again. He never once answered them, but his mind was nearly crushed. And when he felt he was going to break down, he declared in his heart that he would protect this handkerchief with all he had. This handkerchief has a September 20th, 1847 embroidered on it. It's a date from where he holds memories with his family, because protecting his family is connected to protecting his country. With his handkerchief as the only thing supporting his heart, he was able to endure the pain and fear of being prisoner of war. But when he was tortured, if he didn't do something, the enemy's side would confiscate it from him. He had to hide that handkerchief somewhere. He felt like it was confiscated, even his heart would tear into pieces, and there was no way he could throw it away. It would be totally impossible to hide it somewhere in his prison. And what's even more, when he was tortured, he would strip completely naked, and every hole in his body was roughed up. Inside his mouth, inside his nose, inside his anus. But he hid it, though, the whole ordeal. Do you know where he hid it? It was because he hid it, and he never said anything up to the end, that our entire company was able to survive. I was able to bring this handkerchief here to you like this. That's the problem. It's one of those things. It's kind of horrible to put this right at the end. Like, it's one of those things. It could have just been put somewhere else. Like in its, like, you could have actually had it like as he was actually introduced, because it would have made more sense there. But I can see it being introduced here. But it's kind of like, oh crap. I've basically been hating this character this whole entire time, but now I know more about him. Oh god. And you are now 7 years old. What I'm about to tell you is incredibly painful and a cruel reality, but you're a man, so I came to think you could handle it. I have to tell you this story to the end. When did he hide the handkerchief? When he was being tortured. His eye was already blinded. Oh, stop it, no more. He gouged out that blind left eye himself, brought out the handkerchief and kept it in it the whole time in that cavity. Jesus Christ. Oh god, you're right, it is a Pulp Fiction reference. Oh crap, it is. And this embroidery, September 20th is your birthday, isn't it? Oh, his beloved child's birthday. It was your father. After he died, when your father was buried, I found this. Patriotism is the most beautiful virtue in this world. Even animals risk their lives for the sake of their children, but risking one's life for pride in their country and thinking of it as an extension of protecting one's family is only a nobility of humanity, and a kind of heart completely different from a religious fanatic. I'm proud to have been your father's friend. Here, his handkerchief belongs to you. I mean, why would you do that to me now? Why? I now feel conflicted. The base world's giant Joestar. It's true. You actually can understand why he's the way he is, but it doesn't actually kind of doesn't actually change what he's done. Is the problem. I guess it goes back to the whole. There's ways and means to actually accomplish what you want, but this wasn't the way to do it. That's kind of it. There's a lot of characters that actually have that exact same problem. It's the idea of how they go about actually kind of finding out how to actually accomplish what they want. But Valentine's one was kind of like, yeah, Valentine, you had a better way to do that. My nail bullets. I can shoot 5 shots now. You're Johnny Joestar. What's happening right now? Don't come over here. It's still not over. Don't come near me. He's still... Uh-oh. Stop, that's enough. That infinite rotation. This is my defeat. My complete defeat. I can no longer win. You are the victor. Oh no. That's a major thing. At least Lucy's fine. At least she's okay. But there are still living Gyro Zeppelis in other dimensions. I could deal with. Freaking hell! Piss off, Valentine. I could deal with you. I can bring Gyro here to this place. I'm the only one for whom this is possible. If I were to die here like this, That would be lost forever. Gyro will never come back to this place. What do you choose? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? To be continued. 87 end. Man, if that happens though, if that happens, it'd be like, God damn it, why would you do that to me now? Oh man. I'm loving the fact that Best Husband actually can come back. I'm still like, wait a second though. Boy, it's just, it's like, I don't know, it's too many fills. Tusk Act 4. Following the logic passed down from ancestors in the Zeppeli family. With rotation used the horse's running power combined with Johnny's Tusk rotation, a stand ability with the power infinite rotational energy in order to control gravity, and that rotation pierces through our dimensions. Its damage is also likely infinite and should never end. 88, break my heart, break your heart. Well, that's actually kind of fitting, isn't it? Part 1. Calm down, Johnny Joestar. Don't shoot. Please, listen to what I have to say first. At this point, it'd be a simple matter for you to kill me. Don't shoot out of panic. Oh my god, it's back. It's back, boys. It's back. That most intention's actually back. It's true. It's true. He doesn't really cry a lot. That's the thing. That's one thing I found with Gyro's character. Does it actually hold the fact narratively if he actually does come back? Because it's one of those things that it was a driving force of Johnny's character when he actually died. It was actually one of those things that overcome what was going on. Actually have him back, it'd be like, okay, well, it's nice, but it's one of those things that would happen if he wasn't. It's one of those things you kind of imagine a world where he didn't actually come back. It's nice. It's a nice thought, but it's one of those things that, narratively speaking, it'd be interesting to see whether or not he chooses no. I'm already defeated. I'd like to make a deal here. Please, try not to see things from only one perspective. The only one who can bring the late Gyro Zeppeli back to this world, freaking shut up, boy, is my D4C ability. Shut up! What the hell are you saying? At this point, be quiet. Stop talking to me. I'm going to end everything here and now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My goal is to collect all of the corpse parts. That alone. That alone. The situation came about as a result of trying to collect them, but my goal is not to take your lives. I mean, you weren't doing a bad job of it beforehand. I mean, you almost killed one of them. Valentine, you killed one of them. This world's Gyro Zeppeli disappeared into the sea, and as things stand, his body will just rot away. So even if I bring a Gyro Zeppeli from another world, there will be no situation where the two gyros will be met and will be annihilated. I can do that. Now, it's infinite rotation. Please stop it. That's the problem. It's not the same gyro. It's a counterpart gyro. So it's not like, oh yeah, gyro's back. It's not that at all. I think possibly Johnny actually realizes that as well. There is a way to do that for this rotation. In the opposite direction, shoot my D4C again. Shoot a nail bullet with a rotation opposite the direction of what you shot before. It should be able to do it, your stand ability. Please, shoot me with an infinite rotation going exactly the opposite way. It should stop if you match the plus with a minus. And then I can bring back Gyro. Oh. You say you can bring Gyro back? I promise. Gyro is safely and uninjured? I promise. And then you'll just let Gyro me go? I promise. I won't take a revenge on anyone. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see whether or not it actually was the other way around. in like one of the universes, like it was actually Johnny who died and it wasn't Gyro. That would be an interesting outlet to actually see. I vow that like nothing ever happened between us. Hereafter I will absolutely not lay a hand on either of you, and I'll let you go wherever you want. If you want to continue the race for the prize money, I'm fine with it. All I want is to procure the corpse, that's all. The Gyro you bring back here, he won't be exactly the same person. He would be from a different dimension. He'll be a different Gyro, so even he realizes it. Johnny Joestar, do you think there's anyone who knows the future? Even if it's a Gyro with a different path, possibly even one who's not your friend. From this point forward, Gyro Zeppeli will walk the path of Gyro Zeppeli. The important thing is that he's alive here in our world. Oof. I have one more thing to say. Something of great importance. My actions were not done out of selfish desire. I did not desire to procure the corpse for the sake of power or in order to control someone. I have a feeling of patriotism. Every action I have performed was because I judged it to be absolutely for this country's sake. You expected it, didn't you? Only things of happiness and beauty gathered towards the corpse. Things of unhappiness and cruelty were blown away somewhere, having someone else bear the brunt. I was like, when he's like, oh yeah, I didn't do it for the sake of my own sake. Like, boy, yes you did. Yes you did. Don't start saying, oh, I wasn't selfish. It's like, but boy, you were. But boy, you were. I mean, he's right about his patriotism, but he's still kind of selfish. He's still, in theory, allowed other people to die for what he wanted. That's still a pretty selfish act. This is because, in the reality of this human world, it is impossible for every person to be happy. In the shadows of happiness, there is cruelty. There is always a balance between the positive and negatives. That's what the Holy Corpse is. For argument's sake, think of what happened if I handed it over to some raw, flawed-and low-life bastard on the other side of the world. He would only think of using it for things he wants, low-life things. You can only imagine the deplorable events would then be in store for the future of this country. That is one scenario which I must prevent. See, the problem is, it's one of those things that I can see what he means by the corpse being like, okay, but if it got to the wrong person, then yeah, it'd be freaking bad. But still, it doesn't actually excuse what he's done. The problem is with his character, he is the most morally great of all of them, because you could in theory say, yeah, he's not lying about what he's doing, but the same thing applies, that it's still selfish what he was doing. He was allowing other people to die. He's saying, look, you can't in theory have happiness without misfortune somewhere else, but the same thing applies, that yeah, but you were killing people. Like, it's the thing of, oh yeah, by the way, you were killing people. People were still dying. As president, it is my sworn duty in this world to guarantee the safety of the people of my country. That is what it all comes down to. This stillborn run race has occurred for that end. Having the stand users collect the Holy Corpse was the only way, as you would know from world history during times of dramatic change. There's always a battle. I mean, he killed more than a few people. Like, there was a great chunk of people that died. That's the thing, because you could in theory say, okay, look, if he said, look, I want the corpse to actually help the universe, then you'd probably say, yeah, okay, he's actually not being selfish. But as you say, it's like, yeah, he's thinking about his own country. Yeah, he's thinking the fact, okay, look, if I got into the wrong hands, then possibly, yes, this might be really freaking bad. But why don't you prevent that yourself? Or do you prevent that with the corpse? Prevent the idea that possibly maybe something else might happen. It's just he thinks only about American or anyone else because in theory it still can affect everyone else in the universe. So it's still selfish. He's not a good person. But on the other hand, because there are sacrifices that occur from battle, important things can be obtained. Those who died in this race are unnecessary result. I believe I have made no mistakes in my actions. It's because it was a stillborn run race and not a war, and this has ended with the minimum of sacrifices. Please, Johnny Joestar, do not be hasty. The only one who correctly understands the corpse is me. I will not hand the corpse over to some other country. I'm not afraid of death, but I need time. I can't die here. Please stop this infinite rotation in my body. You're a righteous person. I want to believe you. I want to believe that you might be a good person, and that maybe my actions have been the bad ones. I mean, they weren't the bad ones though. But there's no proof. You're the president. You're the president. If I stop that rotation and get control of the corpse, you might pull a surprise attack. Before you bring Gyro back, you could do something like send an assassin or army troop back. There's no proof we will be safe. I said I vow to. Once I have sworn to do something, I always carried it out. I absolutely will not take revenge. I'm saying you have to make me believe that. That's the thing, because you could in theory just say, yeah, I won't do it, but it's the idea of you can't predict if you will or will not. That's the thing. It's interesting for that reason, I'd say. How you say you're a good person, that you're not a powerful and talented liar. You're a person that walks the path of the righteousness. Now, right here, try and convince me. If you can prove to me that you're a righteous person who honors his vows, I'll gladly stop the rotation. I like him right now. I love Johnny right now. Oh boy. I want to see Gyro again. If I could believe you were a good person, I would be incredibly fantastic. I want to save Gyro to be brought back here once again. I want to bring everyone back. Please, let me believe you. That's Hot Pants spray. She became a sacrifice as well, but that's from a world of another dimension. Hot Pants. I took it from one earlier. When the corpse completely separates from Lucy's body, she'll probably die there. See, Johnny is a good boy when he wants to be. That's the thing with his character. He's a good boy. He's a good boy in heart. But he's just a low-key sociopath. That's the problem. But with Hot Pants spray, you can heal her wounds. I think of this world's Lucy as a perfect goddess of good fortune. I stole that spray on the off chance that Lucy's life became endangered. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Valentine. Use it to heal her. You can also use it for your left hand that I cut off, and while it's still breathing, you can still use it to heal the neck of your beloved horse. Listen, the one who got in my way, Stephen Still. If that man still hadn't been in my way before at the train, when I was going to cut your throat, you would have been killed by me, and we wouldn't have gotten into these circumstances. The reason I didn't kill that Still man was because I told Lucy I would guarantee his safety. It was a vow to the goddess of good fortune that I would not lay a hand on Still. Once I verbally vowed something, I will always carry it out. If I promised I will not take vengeance on you, then I absolutely won't. This is a memento of my father's. My father, who had a habit of writing the date on everything, had embroidered on the handkerchief for my birthday. It is support for my heart. I always carry it with me at important times. I was not told my father took it with him when he went to war, but he died in his actions. Oh, he died in actions. And then it was returned to where I lived. It may be impossible for someone else to understand its irreplaceable importance to me, but I swear on my deceased father's handkerchief. Oh, freaking hell. He means it. He means it. He means it. JoJo's star, I vow I will not take revenge on you, and I will end everything here. I have parents too. I was told he would write the date on his underwear, but my father was a great man. Since after he died, I thought so more and more. From his handkerchief I learned of the father's love and patriotism. It was my starting point. Even in the countless other dimensions, my father was already dead and gone. I went to search for him countless times. If there was a way to find him, I'd like to see my father one more time. Oh, freaking hell. Why would you do this to me now? Why would you do this to me now? Stop it. Stop it. What will you do, JoJo's star? The right to decide to take this deal. Lies solely with you, but I hope you make the right decision. Stop rotation. Shoot my D4C with the opposite nail bullet. My father is still alive, but God, is it the wrong son? Fathers, can they be thought of in the way you think of yours? I never once felt toward my father in the way you remember yours, not even for a moment. So even if I could go to a different dimension, I would never do something like go look for my father. Yours might be the righteous path, the very least compared to me right here. You're walking a more righteous path as a person. JoJo's star. Oh God. Oh God. Damn it! Why would you end it there? Of all the places! God damn it. Ah, man. Man, why would you do that? God. I thought I got a notification just then, but nah, it's fine. But the thing is with Valentine, I don't believe him. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. I think he's just being extremely he's got a way with words, as they say. He's a very good actor. Because that's clearly the reason why he can't be completely just in what he's doing. Like, it has to be something like malicious going on here. Like, I just don't believe him at all. I don't believe that he can actually just say, "Oh yeah, by the way, you'll be completely fine." Like, yeah, he says, "Oh yeah, my dad's handkerchief." It's like, yeah, cool. People have done it before, but they've still done evil things. It's one of those things. You have no way to actually kind of believe him. His words feel empty. That's the problem. His words feel empty. Like, yeah, he's got a very good way of speaking, but his words feel empty to me. Like, it's like he's got to find a way out. That's what he's doing. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I mean, maybe he actually doesn't do anything to Johnny or Gyro when he actually resurrects Gyro or brings him back from another dimension. But still, it's one of those things you can never be too sure. It feels as if, like, yeah, cool. Yeah, she probably is fine in another dimension, but I just don't feel that way at all. It's interesting for that reason, I think. If he didn't do what he did beforehand, then I think his words wouldn't be so empty. That's the thing. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it is because my husband's dead. I don't know, but it's just the fact that I just feel that way because it's just his actions don't really change what he's done. If you catch my drift, that's one of the things. It's always the fact it brings it back to the actions of the character. Like, the character's done so many heinous things at the whole entire manga that you're kind of like, can I believe him at this point? Can I really believe him? I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that you've seen that so many times beforehand. Characters have this really freaking long monologue about, oh yeah, look, I've got this thing. I've got this thing here that I have as a memento that I carry with me everywhere. I love it so much. And then 10 seconds later, he betrays him. It happens all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. He's taking advantage of Johnny's state of mind. Yeah, he is, really, when you think about it, because Johnny's got no way to think properly. He's lost the person he actually cared about. Every single person he's lost at this point he's cared about. So that's the thing. It's one of those things that he's taken advantage of him at this point, because he knows that he can't make a rash decision at this point, because he's completely, like, he's a broken person. Johnny's broken. He's lost Gyro. If you can actually bring him back, then yeah, he would do it. But the thing is, I don't think he's actually telling the truth. Yeah, that's true. I swear he did actually lay a finger on Still as well. He stepped on him afterwards, didn't he? He said that he wouldn't lay a finger on him, but he actually stepped on him and actually said you'll feel enough pain as it is. His words feel empty. It's an interesting concept because he's one of those characters who, yes, he's righteous, he's patriotic, but it never changes what he's done. It never changes what he's done. And I think that's the problem. I think that's the main reason that I don't believe him. It's the fact that it brings it back to the actions of his character. If he didn't do everything beforehand, I might have said, yeah, okay, so he might not be as bad as everyone imagined him to be, but he is. He is. He's completely. He's an evil person. He's taken advantage of Johnny. It's horrible when you think about it, because he can do that. He has the perfect way to do it, because let's face it, if Johnny didn't put infinite rotation on him at that point, he wouldn't be saying these things. He wouldn't be. He'd be like, okay, look, I can kill him right at this point. He wouldn't be saying these things only because he's in this rut that he can't get out of. He has to say these things now because he knows that's the only way. He knows at that point, those words that he will say will change Johnny's perspective and actually say, okay, well then, I will let you go. At that point, then he will betray him, because let's face it, that's going to happen. You can't believe someone like that. It's impossible. Because it's true. It's just, Yeah, but it's just words. It's not on paper. If it was on paper, you have a leg to stand on. But, I don't know. It's just words. It's just words from an empty person. There's someone that clearly he's in a bad spot and he has to get out of it. That's it. That's all he's doing. He's not doing anything else. No one's the right person to have the corpse, really, when you think about it. No one is. There's no one in this manga who's actually... Well, actually, probably there's a couple of people. But out of the main trio, like we've seen so far, no one's really kind of... No one's kind of really had that... Oh, yeah, let's give that corpse to that person. Because, yeah, look at Valentine. Valentine's like, yeah, don't worry. I'm not completely evil. I'm doing this for the righteous path of America. So, yeah, of course you are. But... you think about everyone else in this process, because let's face it, you have everyone else that is in the universe as well. So he's still selfish. If he survives, then his whole entire thing continues. Then you don't know what could happen. That's the thing. Valentine's a completely what's the word? Hello. What's the word? I can't remember the word now. He's unpredictable. You can't tell what he will do. He thinks only about America, and that's it. And I kind of think that proves to you there and then he's not one of those people that you can in theory trust with a corpse. Because let's face it, it's like, yeah, I don't want to get to another person's hands, but yeah, that's fine and all, but you have the power to stop entire things from happening in the universe. Why don't you? No one deserves the corpse, really, when you think about it. No one is pure enough to have the corpse. No one is. It's one of those things. I don't agree with this whole entire... I don't agree with the way it's going, because I'm just like, no. Valentine's completely just... He's void of any empathy. He's not. He's saying these things. He's just saying them. He's not feeling those things. You can tell. It's like, oh yeah, I want to see my dad. It's like, cool. Alright. Yeah. But still, you killed so many people beforehand. It won't change what you've done, boy. I'm sorry. I don't know. His dad was one of those people that I kind of said, okay, yeah, his whole entire story was legit really freaking sad, because he's just like, that's horrible, but damn, no. Valentine's completely he's changed. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. I like the manga though. The manga's fantastic, but just I don't like what Valentine's doing. It's so stupidly annoying. It's one of those things. You're like, God damn it, why are you doing that now? Like, why would you do that? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Yeah, it's a thing that he will die anyway. He's gonna kill him anyway. Let's face it. He won't survive it. Johnny won't survive this at all. That's the thing. Even if he lets him go, nothing will happen good. He will die anyway because you can't trust the man. He's a complete psychopath at this point. That's the thing. If he does do it, there's no justice. It just proves to you there and then that what he's done is completely void of anything. He's just empty. He's devoid of anything. He's he's a husk of a person. That's what he is, a husk of a person. I don't know. I don't like Valentine right now. I think it's a massive arsehole to actually kind of pull that at the end. Kind of go, okay, alright, fam, I got a deal. It's like, why would you do that? That's the thing. Gyro's come from a place that you would imagine, okay, maybe he's actually not the most purest person of all time, but in theory, he's actually kind of a nice guy. It makes it even more sadder that he'd actually died. That's what I'm kind of like. The same thing applies with bringing back Gyro. It's just like, it's a terrible deal to do because you're not bringing back the same person. He even says it like, look, it might not be him, but he's still alive. It's like, yeah, but Gyro's dead. The Gyro we know and love, the Gyro we actually grew to love, the one that Johnny actually adores, is dead. He's not there anymore. So there's no win-win for Johnny in this situation. Yeah, he lets him go. He probably might not die, but who's to say someone else might not kill him? Who's to say someone else finds out about what happened here and tries to take down Johnny? We don't know. That's the thing. You can't trust him. I hate Valentine so much. I hate him so much. I think he's a massive boob. He's a massive boob. Why would he do that? Why? Yeah, the Gyro we know is dead. That's the thing. He's not here anymore. The Gyro we love is dead. He's not here. So even if he brought him back, he's gone. It's not him anymore. He might not even be friends with Johnny. He might hate Johnny. We don't know. It's things that he has to take on. I don't think Johnny will actually accept that. I don't think he will. That's the thing. It's like he's doing the classic, oh crap, I'm in a rut, so I have to get out of this kind of scenario. He's not doing it at the sake of actually, okay, look, yeah, I see what you've done here, boy. Good job, but I want to get out. Like, his words don't have meaning. It's just empty. Yeah, but the problem is, it's one of those things that, yeah, the corpse is actually kind of selfish, but the user's even more selfish. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's like, yes you are. Yes, you freaking a damn are, boy. I don't know, I can't stand Valentine. I think he's an amazing villain, because I can't stand him. Everything he does just angers me. I finish it by Thursday, I think. I'm doing it every single day of the week. So tomorrow will be 23, Thursday will be 24. If nothing happens in between. So don't worry, we finish this week. That's the thing, the corpse was, as you say, the corpse wasn't meant to be had. No one should have the corpse. It's one of those things, it's like a powerful sword that has the ability to kill everyone in existence. No one should have it, and someone gets it, you're like, oh crap, why would you let that happen? Same thing applies here. The corpse should never be held. No one should have it, and someone has it, and it just corrupts the person. You can't change the facts that he's completely devoid of anything good. He's not a good person at this point. He's not just completely changed. He's done this out of necessity for the fact he's actually going to die. That's the only thing he's done it for. I can't say the word. I can't say the word. Damn it. Necessity. It's what it is. It's not anything else. Oh, God. I'm frustrated right now. I'm frustrated with Valentine. I know what he's doing. The poor boy is just sitting there like, oh, please get me out of this hellhole. Old Johnny, not Valentine. And then Valentine's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a deal. It's like, yeah, piss off, man. I don't know what, I don't know, I just don't know what would actually happen if he actually does actually let him survive. I just don't want to know what happens, because he might be telling the truth. I don't know, but just there's nothing else in here that tells me, yeah, he's actually telling the truth. If he didn't do what happened beforehand, I might have said, yeah, maybe. But here, currently, this very situation, no. Piss off, Valentine, you're a bad person. Oh, man. But yeah. So that's a volume 22 of JoJo Part 7 still will run. Oh, man. So tomorrow will be 23, the penultimate volume of Part 7. So... But that's the thing. Even if he kills for everyone else, even if he kills for someone, for the country, he's not a good person. He's still killing people. That's the thing. He's killing people. He's killing people for the sake of his own country. People that might be completely innocent. He's still killing them off. He's hello. He's still not a good person. He is absolutely a horrible person. That's why I don't like him. But he's actually an amazing villain. I love him for being the amazing villain, but god damn it, he's a terrible person. So yeah, with all that said, I have indeed been a driver. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help quite a bit. If you enjoyed it here on YouTube, and you do want to leave a sub, then do the sub, because indeed it does help quite a bit. But until tomorrow, with volume 23, the penultimate volume of JoJo Part 7, I have been the driver, and also the Discord server link is in the description, so if you want to join it, you can, where we will discuss more probably about Valentine's terrible things. I will see you guys then. Bye for now.